Good morning. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone there? Hello? Good morning. Could you please respond because I cannot hear anyone? Hello? Yazid, Saad, Mahmoud, Hisham. Saada واثنين. Could you please respond? Answer me. Hello, good morning. Muhammad? Hello? Muhammad Khalifa.
Yes.
Muhammad Khalifa, do you hear me?
Yes.
Nice, okay, because I've been calling, no one answers.
Sweet.
Good morning, Abdul Majid.
Hi,
Hello, how are you?
good, thank you.
Happy that you are here.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so last time when we started our course, we did not finish it, so we stopped when we started when we started the case study of King Abdullah. We started reading that part about him, about his life, at page 144. I need to open your books at page 144 and someone to read, please. Hello? Can you get closer to your mic, please?
Can I read?
Yes, please.
King Abdullah, one of the world's most known leaders. King Abdullah died in 2015. Read the text about him and study the photograph below. King Abdullah was the ruler of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and custodian of the two holy mosques from 2005 until 2015. Though the Islamic world and beyond, he was known for his fundamental decency, sense of honor, wisdom, piety, integrity, and others. Not many Saudis all hailed King Abdullah for his vision, his promotion of the rights of Saudi people, his tremendous efforts to push human development further, and his distinguished status as an iconic leader, constantly serving as a model for others to follow. Whoever holds the guardianship of 170 million barrels of crude oil holds great power that could be used as a weapon to destabilize the economy. Fortunately, King Abdullah regarded his responsibility as a privilege rather than a tool for distribution and global economic
for distribution, for
disruption and global economic instability. As custodian of Islam's two holy sites, King Abdullah firmly believed that faith built tolerance and understanding between cultures. He regarded being a good leader and serving others as his religious duty.
Excellent. Abdul Majid. Abdul Majid.
Yes.
Can you please read again that same part at the same time? This is
Screen.
you don't. This is in the book. It's not in my screen.
Can someone read? Because I will go get my book.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nathan Luther, is he here? Any other students, please? Any other student to read the page 144? Hello?
Yes, teacher, I can hear.
I need another student. You have been reading. Another student, please, or I have to wait for Abdul Majid Kalantal until he comes back. Abdul Majid, are you back? Faisal Al-Dhayfar. Hello?
Yes.
You're Muhammad Khalifa. Huh?
Yes.
Muhammad Khalifa. Yeah. So, unfortunately, there is no one to respond. So, here, after you have read that part, only once, I want you to read it twice, but Abdul Majid has gone and hasn't come back yet. I want you to tell me about what leadership qualities of King Abdullah or of a king in general, because last time we saw 7 points, 7 of the qualities that make up good qualities of a good king or a good leader. So we talked about integrity and exemplary character. We talked about vision and dedication, about confident and about being confident and charismatic, about being tolerant, open-minded and calm, wise and analytical, compassion and fairness, commitment to excellence. So all these are points that make good, or that are points that make good qualities for a successful king or a successful leader. Here, what are the different qualities of the king that are highlighted in this article that you have just read about King Abdullah?
He held the two holy mosques.
Speak up, please.
He held the two holy mosques.
But it is not a quality. This is a responsibility. I'm talking about the quality. When we talk about quality, it is something that is related to his persona and personality.
Ordinary Saudis all hailed King Abdullah for his vision. He's promoting the rights of Saudi people.
Yeah, so
Teacher, I
was
couldn't
known
find my
as a
book.
man-
no problem. It's okay, Abdul Najid.
Okay.
mental descent of honor, wisdom, piety, integrity, and respect for all others.
Excellent. It said here, throughout the Islamic world and beyond, he was known for his fundamental decency, sense of honor, wisdom, piety, integrity, and respect for others. So all these are points or good qualities for King Abdullah that made him a successful, good leader. There is a caption here under that picture on your books at page 144. It says, King Abdullah spent years living with Bedouin tribes to learn traditional values that could help the Saudi people. This photo, taken in 2005, shows him doing the traditional Bedouin Arda dance before receiving allegiance from the royal family. So here it seems that King Abdullah is very close to the traditions and customs of his country. Also, there is an important point that is mentioned in the last two paragraphs, because he has many responsibilities. One of them is that he holds the guardianship of 270 billion barrels of crude oil. So normally a person who has this responsibility is someone who is powerful. He has his hand on the economy of the whole world. But instead of usurping his responsibility or getting benefit from it in a different way, in a negative way, so Malik Abdullah or King Abdullah, he was rather a decent man. So he did not usurp his responsibility. He rather protected the economy of the whole country, or not only of the whole country, but of the whole world. Because you know that once you are responsible, especially in Saudi Arabia, so because it represents a large proportion of maybe the production of oil in the country or in the world. So it means that it has some kind of power, some kind of, so it can affect the economy of the whole world. But King Abdullah was a wise man, so he did not usurp his responsibility. He did not take this as an advantage. He rather not think only, or he did not think only about his country, but he thought of the whole world. Okay, page 145. Any volunteer to read, please? Any volunteer to read page 145? Any volunteer to read page 145?
Teacher.
Who is it? Who is it? Who wants to read? Mahmoud. Mahmoud, do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Do you have your book with you?
Yes.
Can you please read at page 145?
Developing leadership potential. Everyone has some.
Has some potential.
Potential to become a leader. Leadership skills, like other skills, can be learned if you want to.
Wait a minute, Mahmoud. Unmute yourself, please. Mahmoud, unmute yourself. Make your mic works.
Teacher, do you hear me?
Now I hear you, yeah.
Okay. I will read again. Developing leadership potential. Everyone has some potential to become a leader. Leadership skills, like other skills, can be learned if you want to develop your own leadership potential. You need to develop your skills in the following areas. Teacher voice.
There is much noise. There is much noise.
Who is it from?
I don't know. I unmuted everybody. I muted everybody. I don't know. Hello? Any other volunteer, please, who has his book with him? هشام السند. خالد المالكي. محمد الفلاح. No mic. Okay. سعد أبو اثنين. سعود الحنك. Are you there? Saud,
Yes.
do you have your book with you?
Grammar book.
No, social studies book.
Yes.
Yeah, can you open it at page 145, please? And start reading from the beginning.
Developing leadership potential. Everyone has some potential to become a leader. Leadership skills, like other skills, can be learned. If you want to develop your own leadership potential, you need to develop your skills in the following areas. Communication skills. A leader needs to be able to communicate with other people. Good communication skills make it easy for people to understand your message. If you want to motivate people, influence their opinions, gain their support, and achieve goals, you need to be able to communicate effectively.
Excellent.
Organizational skills. Leaders need to be able to organize people to work together to meet their goals. They also need to make sure that people cooperate well with each other. Management skills. In a leader position,
Leadership position.
in a leadership position, you may have to manage resources such as club fees, books, or equipment. Self-discipline and focus. Good leaders are disciplined and focused in their own lives. You need to show that you are prepared to do what it takes to get a task done, and that you can stick with a goal until it is met. If you get distracted and lose focus, you set a bad example for others. Vision. In order to be a leader, you have to have a clear vision of what you are leading others to do. Knowing what you want and what you are trying to achieve allows you to create opportunities to meet your goals.
Excellent. So the point here is that the skills of a good leadership, so you can develop them yourself. So everyone in the world can be a leader, provided that he develops his skills in different areas, in different things. Those 5 points are the main things that you should improve yourself in order to become a successful leader. First of all, communication skills. You need to know how to communicate with others, because you need to express yourself, you need to express your ideas towards others, so you need to make them clear in others' minds. Organizational skills, it means that you should know how to organize your time, how to make plans for your coming steps, etc. Management skills, it says that you need to know how to manage resources. If you have, for example, money, books, whatever, any kind of resources, so you need to know how to manage them in a correct way. And self-discipline and focus, it means that once you set your mind or you set your goals, you need to focus upon them. You need to be confident. Don't step back on them. Don't feel hesitant. And the vision. Vision, it means so that you have a clear vision of what you are going to do. It means that you should know exactly by your steps or by the things that you are doing, what goal are you going to achieve? What is your target? Say, for example, by the end of the year, if you have a good plan, so it depends all on planning. So if you plan well, it means that you are going to achieve the target that you have set. By this, we are done with this 5th course, and still we have one more, which we are going to deal with next week. So we are going to stop now, have some 80 minutes, and then we are going to be back. We're going to meet in the grammar course. I hope that the grammar course will be interesting. I hope that you participate more, and I hope that grammar is more interesting, and I hope that you show that you are here not just to listen but to participate. to contribute in building the course.
Yes.
Okay, so after 70 minutes, we will be back. Okay?
Teacher, why?
Huh?
We still have 17 minutes on the class.
I know, but here the course is over of social studies. If you
So
are
you
going to
finish-
deal, huh?
We finished social studies.
So
Yeah,
we'll
see.
end the bid now.
We are going to end the period now.
Okay.
Okay? So, huh?
Okay. Okay.
Because if we proceed with social studies, so next week you're not going to find anything to study in social studies. Still, we have only one course, which is People and Government at page 146, and it consists only of 3 pages. Okay?
So we could finish it quickly.
Yeah. So if we
we
proceed now,
wanted to,
we can
but we
finish it
don't
now,
have
but I don't want that they do that. So it must.
next week we'll have a period of social studies.
Yeah, we're going to try to. I'm going to try to provide you with certain tasks to do in the second period, because normally we have a period on Monday and a period on Wednesday. I will prepare something for Wednesday, like a whole revision for the whole chapter, for the whole unit, certain questions. We go back to cover all the points or the important points that we come across.
Sure.
Okay.
See you after
See you
60
on the
minutes.
next period.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.